Hey everybody, Rob here at etrailer.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Longview custom towing mirrors on our 2020 Chevrolet Silverado. Now having a towing mirror is going to be really nice because it's going to be able to extend your field of view, which makes it a lot easier and safer for us when we're towing a trailer. Now here you can see me, I'm at the back of my trailer hooked up to my Silverado, and you can see me in the factory mirror. It's not a big deal, but if we need to change lanes or possibly get over and make a big turn, we'd like to see what's over there before we start moving. Now the problem comes in, if I step away, you're going to lose track of me in the factory mirror. But that's where our towing mirror comes in. It's going to give us a much wider field of view so we can see into that next lane, or maybe even we need to back up our trailer or pull up at the campgrounds. It's just going to make it a lot safer and easier for us to maneuver around and not have to keep worrying about sticking your head out the window. The Longview Towing Mirror is a custom towing mirror, so it is specifically made for our Silverado. You can see the design is going to blend in really well with the factory mirror and almost look like it's one piece. And the mirror itself is fully adjustable up and down, left and right, and diagonally to get that perfect viewing angle. Now I know a lot of people are concerned about their truck maybe damaging the mirror and losing some of the functionality, but Longview definitely took all those things into effect. One thing is we don't always have the room to have that extra piece sticking out. Maybe we got to park in our garage or just pull in a parking spot. Well, the nice thing is we can still fold our mirrors in and not have to remove the tow mirrors. So we still have that function that we can use in case we need that extra space. Another thing they've done is you'll see that it has this opening here at the bottom. Now our Silverado doesn't have this option, but a lot of them have a camera and a puddle lamp. Now the camera is going to be for that bird's eye view so you can really see what's going on, and Longview realizes that if you paid the money for that option, you want to be able to use it. So they have this little cutout so you can still use all of your lights and the camera as well as the turn signal if your mirror has one equipped. Another thing that I really like, since our mirror slips over the factory mirror, it's not going to interfere with any kind of movement of the factory glass. You can see I can still make any kind of adjustment without interfering with the mirror. It doesn't touch anything, and we can get down the road safely. Now the Longview custom towing mirrors are going to come as a set, so you will get the passenger side along with the driver's side, and they install in less than a few minutes. In fact, let's go and put the driver's side on together so you can know how to put these on. First thing I want to do is point out the fact that we actually do have some padding and some felt liners on the inside of the mirror. So if any of you were at all worried about any kind of scratches, abrasions, or anything happening to your factory mirror, you can rest assured they are going to be protected, and this material on the inside is rather soft so it won't do any damage. But to start our installation, we want to grab the mirror, and you'll notice on the inside, the farthest part away from the actual mirror glass, there's going to be a round hole on the end. We want to grab the hook and the knob. You'll remove the knob to start with. And you want to make sure that the threaded part is going towards the outside of the mirror. And just stick it through. And then you just want to get a couple turns on that knob just so we know it's not going to fall off. And then it's just going to hold itself in place. You don't need to crank on it or anything, just enough to where it'll hold it in place. And then I like to kind of push that rod all the way through so we have plenty of slack. We'll take our mirror, line it up, and it's just going to slide right over the factory mirror. Just make sure it's sitting properly, and we can feed that rod back through. We want to take that hook, we want to hook it around the mirror housing here. Then we'll just tighten up that knob until it's nice and snug. You don't need to crank down real tight, you just want it to be nice and snug so we know the mirror has a good grip and it's not going to be moving around. But that's all there is to it. Putting the other one on is exactly the same process, and as you saw, it only took about a minute or two. But that'll finish up your look and the installation of the Longview custom towing mirrors on our 2020 Chevrolet Silverado 1500.